All right, welcome back. As you can see, we took our hopefully okay motor and got it on the stand. Got our mess cleaned up. Not too bad anyway. So, next thing we're going to do, let's drain the oil. Unlike the last one, it didn't have any oil, it just had dust. But this one I think's got oil in it. So, let's take a look. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see what this one's got left in it for fluids. It's a little moist down there, so that's good. Got a gasket on the plug. And we got a little bit of water, very little. And the rest, fairly clean looking oil. Hey, what do you know? We might have gotten lucky. Surprising. So we'll let that drain. And I think the next thing we'll do is we will take off the hogshead. All right, we'll get set up to do that. We'll be right back. I wonder if we pry on this a little. I think I have gotten all the fasteners. I need to clip these zip ties holding in the fourth main here. That's to keep everything nice and clean. So this side appears to be loose. Yeah, and those bands are just going to slide right up off from there. We won't be using this hogshead, but we will surely sell it to somebody. And here we go. Just like that. Pulled off the bands. And there. This does have 284 style bands in it. So detachable ears. Boy. You know, everything in here is in pretty darn good shape. Mag ring looks good. Ring gear looks pretty darn good. We might have gotten lucky. Alright, get our screwdriver back. Need to quit losing tools. So these are two kinds of bands. One has the long, one has the round. I'm struggling here for a minute. There we go. And then carefully work that one out of there. Yeah, those had pretty nice band linings on. Okay. There's one. That. Bring it around. There, we don't want to force the issues. Another good looking band. Detachable. Like that. Over here. show you. Anyway. Now something you notice, it's not very round. But that's what happens. I could have done that, I got a little carried away, but I certainly didn't force anything. So yeah. Got the ring gear and magnets. Needle. All that looks good. Woohoo! Hi folks, and welcome back. As you can see, this is the engine that we were hoping that was good, and I had an inkling that had a bunch of work done to it, and I think it was right because it did have all new gaskets. And then if you look a little closer, you can see that there's dippers on the rods and that the Babbitt looks new. And if you can tell the bottoms of the pistons, we'll show you what those are when we flip it over. The ring gear's been replaced. Looks good. All the spools are cleaned up. Of course, it does have the incorrect transmission, but we're going to change that out. But magneto, as far as condition of all the tape in that, looks pretty good. So I think we're going to just take a chance and see if it works. Worst case scenario is we have to recharge the magnets in the car. But so far so good. So I'm going to flip this thing over, show you the top side. Okay, we're back. Got the thing flipped over, and if you look down in the cylinder holes here, you can see it's got aluminum pistons. The cylinder walls have been bored. If you look really close, I don't know if you'll see it or not. They're all 40 thousandths over. All they're going the right direction, all say front. I honestly don't think this engine has been ran. So if it has, it's been very, very little. Oil that was in it was super clean. The only thing that's a little baffling is they left the original valves in. And the valves do have, sorry I'm shaking the camera, do have quite a bit of play in. So I think we're going to put some overside valves, one-piece valves in it. Nothing crazy. No, we're not going to put Chevrolet or 351 Windsor valves. Just good old stainless steel Model T valves. So a lot of people ask, well, why did you take the engine apart? You know, it was so clean. Why didn't you see if it would run? Well, after taking the valve cover off, look at the junk in there. Now, would you have wanted that to get down through the oil and into the front oil tube, into the funnel? I don't think that would have been a good idea. Plus, if you look down in the water jackets, they were completely full too. So we got to clean all that stuff out. So even though this engine would have been a good candidate for as far as being put together correctly enough to put a carb on it and see what she does and a set of coils, it would have really, really caused troubles down the road. And really all routes a set of gaskets in some time. So then we'll know for sure. All right, next video I'll probably be taking apart the donor transmission. I think we'll probably just be changing out the brake drum and the drive plate. So as far as I understand, that's probably all we've got to change out. We'll keep these triple gears on their pins. So we'll go from there. All right, thanks for watching.